Greetings, sirs and madams. I'm Seraphic Zero, and we're playing Monster Hunter World. So I know I'm a bit late with this, but this is a Lance Solo run of the greatest Jagras. And I know I could be wearing my dapper new anniversary suit, but I figured we're going to be diving through Vomit for decorations, so I figured it'd probably be a better idea to wear the scuba suit instead. Okay, so this is not quite a speed run, and it's not quite a guide on how to get decorations either. It's a little bit of a hybrid video between the two. Well, if you want to get decorations fast, I recommend that you don't attack Jagras while he's in the narrow hallway. Wait for him to come out to this main area, and the first thing he'll do is swallow one of the Aptonauts, and, he's only going to drop vomit or decorations while he is engorged. So, alright, so right about here I'm going to throw on my Rocksteady mantle. He does roar a lot. His roars do require about earplugs 5 to negate. Some people get away with 4, but I just use Rocksteady or Power Guard to deal with that instead. Yeah, and while he's engorged, his stomach is his greatest weak point. Otherwise, Jagras just kind of takes damage everywhere, but I suppose other than that, like, his face works well enough. Yeah, and something that gets a lot of people killed is that his side roll actually has a lot of hits to it, and actually causes tremor, basically on the very last half of it. So a lot of times he'll actually trigger the tremor while he's behind you, and that kind of gets around some people's shields. Just watch out for that. If you're going to Power Guard, that'll pretty much deal with, the hitbox from whatever direction. Okay, so while he's knocked down, he's going to spit up, like, everything, like, just empty the entire contents of his stomach. This is a good way to do damage to him, but if you knock him over too fast, you'll actually get fewer decorations out of the hunt. So, yeah, if you're just focusing on farming decorations, I recommend that you actually don't attack him in this phase. Just kind of run circles around him and bait him into like spitting at you. That way he'll drop more decorations. Yeah, so he just used this Paw Slam attack. Basically, it's the same move that Arch-Tempered Kubi-Taroth has. And the trick to those attacks, from both monsters, is that it does a lot of damage, but it does not require guard up to block. The thing that makes it dangerous is that it actually completely drains your stamina bar. So the only way to really survive it is to either use a dash juice, so you have more stamina available, or you can use Power Guard if you're fast enough. And Power Guard has no stamina consumption on block, so that's the reason Power Guard works on that. On Jagras, however, I find that his attack comes out too fast, so if you're going to try to Power Guard it, you basically have to anticipate it. Anyway, while we're running to the other side of the map, here's my build. It's just a really basic Master's Touch build with the blue prominence. It has to use an unholy shit ton of handicraft in order to get that much sharpness on it. But, very basic loadout of skills. Yeah, nothing too special about it, but, pretty straightforward. Yeah, I have a little bit of guard on there. Maybe I could toss that and do more fire attack instead, but I haven't tested that out. I actually wanted to test what it's like to do evade lancing against this monster. I think it might be pretty interesting, but I'll try that out later. Okay, so we're re-engaging on the southeast of the map, and I find that in this area, Jagras just has ADD or something, and he keeps switching targets and moving out of my target range, and honestly, a lot of his attacks move him outside of my reach, so I have to reposition constantly. It's pretty annoying. Okay, there we go. Like, more examples on how to time that counter. And he doesn't seem to have any recovery time on it either. He can just attack again right away. And these Aptonauts are so dumb in this game. They will just not get out of your face, even though there's a giant monster here that will literally swallow them whole. Like 3 or 4 of them in a single hunt. It's pretty horrible. Okay, we knocked Jagras down, and I guess Devil Joe's here. I don't know if it's even worth mentioning. Yeah, get out of here. Ugh, yeah, I think I released my power guard too soon. I got hit by the second half of that attack. I think that's actually a Tigrex attack, so that's new, I think. Yeah, let's get back in the range here. Oh no. Oh shit, I'm not even sure what happened right there. I think I might have evaded through it. Like, I think that Paw Slam might have a very quick execution, so you might be able to evade it without evade window skills, but I don't know, I haven't tested it. Anyway, so looks like Jagras is ready to be captured, so I'm just gonna immobilize him with a flash pod and throw down some traps because he does sleep pretty far away and I don't really want to waste time chasing him. But yeah, it looks like we got him in 6 minutes. That's a pretty good time for a pretty casual run for me. So a lot of people farm decorations by exiting out of, like returning from quests, so they can just keep the decorations they grabbed. But I find that it's actually better to slay him. Oh, hey Joe. Joseph. I find that it's better to slay him because it actually, out of the rewards box, you get rarer decorations. Like here you see I got a bunch of worn face stones, and you get heavy armor spheres or hard armor spheres, those are useful. And I even got a warped face stone, so those have a better chance of becoming better decorations for you. There is a low percentage of you, percentage chance of you being able to grab those from the things he spits up, but yeah, really low percentages. I just prefer to slay instead of abandon or return from quest. Alright, so the things I got are things I already have a lot of, I think. Dang. Yeah, I haven't gotten anything too special. I did get another agitator jewel. I got another handicraft jewel, but I still would really like some attack jewels. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this hunt. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.